Hey there, YouTube. It's Lucy and this guy with dementia coming at you again with another MLM horror story. It's a good one. It is a very interesting one. And I want to, before I get started in it though, which I'm very excited to do, is I want to first of all thank you for all your kind messages, your emails, your kind words. You guys, I started this, you can tell I have no experience in video making, editing, nothing. I started this really on a whim. And I have been very, very happy with it so far. And I just want to let you guys know that, like I said, I'm a small town girl that was given a very devastating diagnosis. But you guys have made me feel like the luckiest girl in the country, maybe the world. That is how I feel, thanks to you guys. So I really, really appreciate everything you guys have been doing and the kind words, everything. I'm loving this. I'm going to keep doing it. And remember, we are all soldiers in this war. We are all fighting. If you are here, you are a soldier as well. We are doing what we can to stop these predatory companies that target mostly women, mostly vulnerable people. And let's keep putting that fight on. Okay? Now, let's get to this horror story. Now, the girl had asked to remain anonymous, which I absolutely will respect. I was quite happy to see this girl. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And let's get started. Starts off, please keep me anonymous, of course. After watching a lot of MLM videos, YouTube recommended you, and I love your videos. That makes me very excited. So YouTube is starting to recommend my video. That's very nice. I'm very happy to hear that, and thank you for letting me know that. Now, this represents probably a typical MLM friend experience. So you don't have to read it if something more interesting comes along. No, you send it to me, I'm going to read it, girl. And you make some good points in this email. You really do. So I'm happy to read it. I had a mommy group friend I felt close with. She began selling Young Living. We all know Young Living, oily mamas. And it took over most of her social media. This was perhaps in 2014. I know she was seeking some financial relief. Yeah, that is, yep. She's told, oh, you're going to make all this money. The product sells itself, So, yeah. I was interested because I was associated with essential oil, natural living appealed to me. And I thought, what was the harm in breathing it in? And that's true. What is the harm? I mean, just who doesn't like a nice smelling room? Yeah, I completely am with you on that. Okay, when I ordered, she convinced me to make an account for the discount. Again, very typical. A lot of people do that. You don't necessarily want to sell it, but you want to get a discount. So, yeah, absolutely. That sounded fine. But I didn't understand the push to get people to become sellers when they haven't even tried the products. Good point. What is the deal with that? Go on your social media. Just tell them how good it is. I know you haven't tried them yet. Tell them this product's awesome. It doesn't make any sense. The products came with a book, and in the early pages, presented research with flawed data, which they actually acknowledged was not significant. So they're like, okay, here's all these things that essential oils can do, but, not really. But yeah. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I've heard that they have those books where you can look up any condition, anything, and there's a whole plethora of oils you can put in. Not just one oil. You got to put in a drop of this, drop of that, drop of this. And so you got to buy this oil, buy that oil. Yep, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Okay. There were samples which I offered on my social media. A friend I had not spoken to in years requested them and told me that she was seeking help for depression. We all know where this is going. I felt terrible and did not want her to think this could be a reliable treatment. Every time I read this, my heart breaks for you. You want to be a good friend. You want to help her. And something inside you's telling you, this ain't it, sis. But you want to help her. And plus, you're probably getting bugged from the friend that you bought it from to sell. Every time I read that, my heart, I really feel for you for that. That must have been really hard. I knew that a website existed for people to order from me, and I thought that would be nice, but did not expect to pursue it. I remember having a mom and child over for a play date, and she immediately got out a bag of oils telling me about their purposes. So yeah, it's a play date for your kids to have fun, but there's an opportunity to sell. Can't just make it a play date. Got to sell your products. I thought this was weird, and I didn't want more, and some were very expensive, and they are. You buy that from Young Living or their competitor doTERRA, they're very similar priced. You can get essential oils at any health food store, for a third of the price, and it's the same thing. Oh. By now, I had done more reading into essential oils and was very wary of the safety, especially for kids and pets. Yeah, some of those oils, they say you cannot use around dogs, cats, young kids, but does Young Living care? No. Also, the diffuser that came with the starter kit died quickly, and she didn't have a solution. Yeah, those starter kits are expensive. Can you imagine if you had bought that wholesale and after a little bit of time, like a use or two, it broke, and the person you bought it from was like, it broke, I don't know what to do. Jeez. She also promoted her friend in Beachbody. I thought it was incredibly misleading for that person to count her pregnancy weight in her weight loss from Beachbody and her before and after pictures. I'm going to talk about that when we're done here. I gained 60 pounds from pregnancy, and I would never say I lost it because of a certain diet or exercise program. Of course not. Duh, of course you're pregnant and you're going to be a little bit bigger and you're going to lose it. Good point, girl. Good point. Jeez. Yeah, and you said I wasn't pregnant anymore, and at least some weight loss is going to be expected. Exactly. Both of these people stopped posting about the MLMs, so I hope they are out. Probably. They probably saw the light if they're not posting. I hope they are too, girl. I did not renew my account, and I had to cancel. Good. I'm glad you did that. Something tells me that experience with your friend and the depression, that kind of made you think, that was kind of the pushing thing that said, I don't care for this. This isn't for me. So good. I'm very glad you're out. And again, I understand. I mean, you were just trying to do the right thing. You just wanted some nice oils, natural. A lot of people are into that, holistic, and that is completely fine. There is nothing wrong with that. It is the business practices of the MLM. Not even the reps so much, but the business practices That is what the problem is here. And speaking about business practices, want to talk about those before and after pictures. Beachbody, which from my understand is now just called Bodi, Bodi. I don't know if they were trying to save face a little bit, not to make it seem so sexist. I don't know. But it's called Bodi now. Both Bodi and It Works. That's another, remember they have the wraps, the supposed weight loss wraps. Both of those companies have been caught using before and after pictures of people from weight loss surgery. Can you imagine how you take somebody who had weight loss surgery and you take the before, you take the after, and you say, Beachbody did this for me. BS. I want to show you something. I have not mentioned this to you before, and let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Okay. I had weight loss surgery a few years ago. Let me see if I can get the picture up here. Can you see it? That is me about 2.5 years ago. Before my weight loss surgery, I was actually on my way up to the weight loss surgery. Can you imagine if I went to someone and said, hey, this is what I looked like, and here I am now, thanks to Beachbody? How terrible would that be? Not only is that misleading, just innately misleading, but think about some person, girl, guy, whoever, who is overweight, tries Beachbody, and does not get that kind of results. They're going to say to themselves, this girl did it using Beachbody, why can't I? What's wrong with me? And that's predatory. That is, I'm sorry, sickening. The trickle-down effect. It's bad enough to lie about the pictures, but the way it affects other people, these people don't care. The MLMs don't care, and it's sad. And I feel bad for the reps because I don't necessarily think they're bad people. They're trying, and they get sucked into something they never thought they'd get sucked into. So, yeah, girl, my heart goes out to you. You sound like a good friend. I immensely appreciate the email you sent. Please keep them coming. Any kind of MLM. I don't care if you think that it's not relevant, send it to me. I will more than likely read it. Okay? And leave me a message. Some of you have just come in to say hi, and I extremely appreciate that. Come and say hi. I'm going to link my email down below so you can go ahead and send me these. I usually have been remembering to do it, but if I don't, it's lucylulu710@gmail.com. So I hope you guys are having a good Saturday if you're watching this on Saturday. If not, I hope you're enjoying your week, and I will look forward to meeting with you guys again. Right now, it is Lucy and this guy with dementia signing off, and you guys have a great weekend.